Alright guys, we got back. So we have some new actual dev notes going over some new content coming towards the game, and you can see it already on screen now. And new rankings, which we'll read into in a second. A new game mode, and if it's anything like the last game mode, I mean, to be fair, it was hard, but low-key kind of fun. I actually really enjoyed it. They are also going to be giving out 1k free gems, which is already on your box or your account right now, so log in and claim those. I will start with probably the most upsetting news, I would say, out of the whole dev notes is right here. Additionally, we would like to share important update regarding a recent issue. We've noticed that some of our adventurers have been using colored player names in a unique way to express yourselves. However, this feature could lead to unforeseen operational issues. As a result, from starting on the 29th, we are going to be resetting or restricting the use of color names and resetting it back to default, which is, yeah, really unfortunate. Even though I didn't know about it, but essentially, if you did, like, I don't know the actual code, but, like, something like hashtag FF04 and then close bracket and then write in your name, like you'll do if you get like the right color, you can get your name to change in a certain color. But obviously, because the code previously has, you know, more characters, you can't like do your full thing. So I can't do like beats ph. It's just I don't have enough letters for it. But it was a cool way, and this isn't really new to Netmarble because Grand Cross on JP, they allow you to do it still after 5 years of the game being out. But for some reason, they never allowed it on global, and it looks like now they're removing it in the game. Probably because they couldn't make money off it. Let's be honest, guys. Like, if you could pay like 500 gems to change your color to green, I'd probably do it. Maybe I hope that's something they do in the future. Okay, let's read through it. So, it's hard to believe that it's already been 1 month since the grand launch of the 7 Days Since Adult Adventure, and almost 1 month since we introduced our first developer notes to all our adventures. As introduced for our first developer notes, we've implemented a server chat for community enhancement, updated the now content, and added a new minigame, or minigames, and also events. We noticed that all our adventures have been enjoying the newly released updates, but we're curious to know if they have met your expectations. Yeah, honestly, I mean, for a minigame that's something inside an idle game, you're not expecting much, but it was actually really, really good. And to be fair, I will say, maybe because I've already played 2 idle games before this, well, like this one, and then I guess Nikkei. Nikkei also does really well with the idle games. They do really well for, like, the actual minigames, so I actually really enjoyed that one. And the Naho boss has been really good. I mean, so far, everything has been good. My only complaint so far was the most recent update that didn't add any new story quests towards, like, the normal stages, because we've gotten most of the characters from season 2, so let's just speed through season 2 faster. Yeah, we're still on like what, episode 3 basically. We still have like what, 24 episodes, so they really need to start just running through, you know, season 2 so we can get towards season 3 and get like Lucio, Sario. I mean, we can still get them before we get towards like that story chapter. Yeah, I mean, they obviously have a plan, but I feel like we should always get a story chapter because it doesn't take that much effort, let's be honest. It's just added some new bosses and just calling it a day, basically. They can do it easily. We should get one every 2 weeks, I think, undoubtedly. Okay, but let's start the second developer notes by reviewing the upcoming updates. The first update we'd like to introduce is additions or new additions for growth systems, which I do think is kind of needed because the nightmare difficulty, when you get towards like stage 2400, does start to become really, really hard to where you're struggling a little bit. And remember, this is only nightmare. We don't even have hell difficulty yet, so it's going to get a lot harder. And also Tower Trust, which, by the way, guys, I will be doing a guide probably in the next day or 2 once I actually finish it. I almost defeated the red stage so far, and it's very, very hard, even for me, who's only been playing the game for like 3-4 months now. At least the red stages. I imagine the other ones will be a lot easier because we actually have gotten characters from that. Literally, the only character I think you can only clear the stage with is Derriere, which probably makes sense why they released Derriere with this actual event boss or like the new Tower Trial stages, because yeah, I don't think you can do this without Derriere. Okay, so to address the desire of adventurers for more growth options, we prepared 2 new growth systems: the Hero Affection, which is from Grand Cross, and also the Sacred Treasure frame enhancement. And the Hero Affinity looks like very similar towards Grand Cross, where you have to, I mean, it was a different currency in Grand Cross where it looks like this one. You have to actually use EXP. So no matter what, if a character is like level 50, even level 100, if you max the affinity, you're going to get a stat increase from the looks of it, because you're going to get HP, you're going to base stats, right? You're going to HP, defense, and also attack. And they should be the same for all characters, because this could be like a super awaken a little bit, where you might like pick and choose who gets a really good like hero affection. But I imagine, I mean, it's not going to be 1k, but let's say if you max out someone's affection, get like a 10% base stat increase. not bad. And you do that for every character. More ways to do more damage, more ways to increase your box you see, more ways to do other stuff. It's a cool feature. My only problem right now is it gonna be expensive in terms of hero XP, because right now, I mean, I'm starting to get my characters like level 100, 120. It's very, very expensive. But then again, they do give out a lot more EXP. So EXP is not really a problem when you're trying to max out a character. If you're trying to max out your box, that's the real problem. And also here, it looks like the frame enhancement, you can see just like pieces. So maybe you get like an upgrade there, and you're just going to increase the actual main stat of your Sacred Treasure stuff, which is... Alright, fair enough. So let's see what he has to say is. So first, the hero affection system will allow you to use hero XP on your existing heroes to increase their affection level, boosting their stats. Okay, so additionally, various rewards will be available based on the hero growth level, which is actually pretty good because, yeah, on Grand Cross, if you like max out someone's affection, you get some gems and also a cosmetic. I doubt we're gonna get cosmetics in this game, but who knows what they're going to give, right? They'll probably give something cool. Maybe like a new frame for the actual characters, or... I don't know. You know what would be cool as well is if you max, like, let's say, Hellbrim, like the unique characters or even the rare characters. Like, I really like Doge as a character because she has green hair. So if I maxed out her affection, it would be pretty cool if I can get her actual portrait. Because right now, the only portrait characters you can use are Hawk, because it's Hawk, and also legendary characters. So that would be something nice because, I mean, why not? We hope this hero affection system helps out adventurers who have already maxed out the heroes and find a new purpose for the hero extra. Yeah, okay. That's like the big whales, because like trying to max out my box is that's way too much. And the second growth system is a Sacred Treasure frame enhancement that allows you to use gold to strengthen the frames of each of the Sacred Treasures, significantly boosting your combat class. Oh, nice. Okay, so in anticipation of the increased amount of combat class from these new growth systems, we're also preparing to expand the combat class rewards. Beautiful. We hope you're excited about these upcoming changes, adventurers. Yeah, I literally... Did I make the video? I maybe might not have uploaded it, but... I've gone past 10G. I remember when I first started, when this update first came out, I thought 10G would be impossible to get, at least for like the first year. But we breezed through it like the first like month basically. And yeah, increasing that is very, very nice. If they go up to like 100 mil, which I imagine they probably actually will go up to, just getting more stamina, I guess more energy, more guaranteed legendary tickets, and obviously as you get higher, the rewards are probably going to get better as well. And yeah, that's going to be really good. So, I mean, it's going to be nice to... I mean, I'm 12G. This is probably going to come out, I imagine, next month. So I may not get as high, but when the update does drop, we're going to get some rewards, and we're probably going to be chuffed a little bit. So I'm looking forward towards that one. The second update we'd like to introduce is expansion of the current systems and content. We're adding a new Advent Battle boss following Gallant and Malaskala to further enhance your gameplay experience. We also prepared an update in the Tower Trials and new story and stages. So they just said they're doing more Tower Trials this month, basically, which is okay. I will say the new Advent boss battle is kind of what we expected. We do imagine, like, every single month-ish, we're going to get a new boss battle for the commandments. We got, obviously, Malaskala. It makes sense the next one to be, who would be a good character to have? They'll probably like Frau just like no one cares about. But if they do that Mon Speed, because they have the new system now where you're able to buy the character you're versing, having Mon Speed as an actual, you know, Advent boss battle where you can buy 4 copies of him is very, very nice. So like, we don't mind it. Plus one day we will eventually get a Derriere one, and we were to buy 4 Derrieres. Like, I do really like what they've done towards the Advent boss battle. And in getting more Tower Trials, at least towards normal, they're not going to do hard first. And new story, I mean, new story should be standard, but Tower Trials, nice to see them. Additionally, though, okay, we plan to expand the base defense content with new strategic elements to make the battles more challenging and also engaging. We aim to provide a more enjoyable and immersive experience as you participate in base defense. We understand some adventurers may still be getting the use of the base defense content, so release a special guide to help you. Nah, you can't be given advice. Don't bring tanks in this game mode. You don't need it. Surely they say, nah, is that the lineup? Okay, well, you got Monspeed King, Zaratros, to be fair, that's fine. You know what, this might have been recorded before Escona came out. This isn't the worst lineup. This is actually what you probably kind of use a little bit. It's just, yeah, this just got to be recorded before Escona. But yeah, you know, stress AoE characters. AoE is king this game mode. You got to do that. Yeah, Escona's not here. But yeah, the big thing is just leveling up. People don't realize that, but like, Leveling up's the most important thing, and like anyone can do it. Like people think it's pay to win because you have to invest in towards legendary characters, but no, just level up your characters. You can easily do it. I mean, this is actually cool. I never actually knew this. I mean, I guess I could have known about it. I just knew that when you go from 3 to 4-star, it actually gave you a massive increase. I just didn't know it was actually always 7 levels. But yeah, I do wonder what they're gonna change because it's already fine, and maybe I doubt they're gonna make it harder. So I imagine if anything, just increase the level cap or like save points or something. I'm not entirely too sure because if they make it hard to get wave 100, then what's the point of changing it if it can make it harder? Maybe do like something different. I don't know what they're going to do, but we'll see what happens. This one is very interesting, I think. We are also planning to introduce a hero card shop, which the way I'm reading it, or sounds like, it's the coin shop from Grand Cross where you're able to trade in your terrible, useless Fraudrans to buy a Dairy, for example. I mean, who knows how it's going to work, but it does say here, this is a feature that adventurers have requested. We understand the inconvenience you may have experienced when you summon a hero who is already fully awakened, leaving you nothing to do with them. I assume it's like, you probably won't be able to do it as a free-to-play when you're very early into the game. But for example, right now, I have pulled 500 copies of Salad. So maybe if you have like 1k Salads, I can then trade those to get, you know, 1 Melascular. Maybe not like, I doubt you would buy the newer characters. It would probably be like the standard old characters. Trade it in all of these, and I am slowly getting towards my uniques to being max awaken. So at one point I'll start getting those maxed out. And I mean, I don't think you were to trade, like for example, right now I have 5 offers. Maybe you can spend those 5 offers and buy it and trade it up for something else. Would I recommend it? Maybe for some other characters. But you never know when characters are going to be useful. But I do know my Fraudrans, like right now, for example, like can't wait to get rid of them. Like if I can spend those Fraudrans, I'm spending those Fraudrans. But hey, that sounds pretty good because the coin shop was one of the best features in Grand Cross early on, and why it was so free to play. And Grand Cross is known for that coin shop, so that could be really good for this game too. Next one, the third update, will be addition of global ranking system. With the upcoming server merge, we will introduce a global ranking system that includes all servers, which... Okay, hang on. How does that sound? What's the merger going to be? The rank system we improved and shown above on all servers. With the global rankings, venturers from all over the world can interact and compete with each other. We hope this will create more of a global experience. Okay. That is interesting. It's, I think, still going to be what we have right now, where you can click your rankings, like, for example, right here, and then check what you want to. But then maybe at the bottom, you have the global ranking, where I can click that, and then, yeah, view this screen right here. And then see that. Honestly, they just completely mean they're going to completely get rid of the normal rankings, and you're just now in like a full global server. So no longer Fate is going to be #1. I mean, you probably still be #1. But they just say with the upcoming server merge. So they're going to merge more servers. Because I know right now, people are like, you lot on global, if you've been playing, you can't experience or do anything with us on the beta server, the UK server, basically. And I know someone who's trying to join my knighthood, but he's not on the right server, so he couldn't join it. That's the only reason why I want the server to merge. I don't care about fairness or competitiveness, but it's the fact that people can't join, you know, from different servers in the same knighthood, which is kind of annoying. Fourth update, there are actually quite a lot here. We've gotten a new minigame. Okay, so they don't actually say what the minigame is. From the looks of it, it's going to be... What am I even looking at? It's like... You click the screen and hold Hawk and he jumps. One of those games. It's called Relentless Charge, which... If it's relentless like the last game mode, I'm actually not looking forward to it. Last update, we'd like to introduce the quality of life improvements. We're working on resolving many inconveniences that have disrupted your gameplay. Alright, so they don't actually say what's been changed, but I guess, yeah, updating the Knighthood UI would be pretty cool. The battle skip feature, if you don't know in the beta, as soon as you got into a game, you could skip instantly. There was no wait 15 seconds. I kind of wanted to bring that back because... If you want to skip, just let me skip. Don't make me sit there for 15 seconds or 5 seconds, however long sometimes it is. Just let me skip. So that is something you may bring back a little bit, I guess. Or maybe like reduce it by like 5 seconds. Because sometimes waiting half the time is a little bit annoying. But you know what is annoying too? Is, especially in some of the game modes. Like I think in... Like, some you can't skip, and if you accidentally start a stage, you're stuck in it until the time runs out, or you defeat it. But if you accidentally went in with, like, the wrong team or the wrong character, you have to sit there for, like, 30 seconds and just watch yourself lose. I think this could be simply fixed by just adding, like, a leave button. Rather than skipping, just let me leave. Okay, so the updates discussed in this developer note will be applied gradually over time, starting on the 29th of September. So literally our next week update, which I think that's what I said, where next week update, we're going to get probably something new, like I think new story stages. That'll be pretty good. But they're going to add something next week, which would be nice. That's actually cool to see. Oh, okay. October is just around the corner, and that means it's time for trick-or-treating. We prepared various Halloween-themed events for you to enjoy, so stay tuned for that. Sick. All right. I wonder, because in Grand Cross, because we have they have like 3 models and you're able to get more of one character, they're able to give away like Halloween characters, and I wonder if we're going to get that. Like, I mean, we're not going to get Halloween Gopher, but like Halloween Gila, for like, because why not get a new Gila and like a Halloween outfit? That would be pretty cool. Who else is Halloween? Halloween Slater. They won't do Halloween Diane, because we still need a new Diane. Halloween Meliodas, because he's kind of not dead now, but, you know, getting melee. But yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing seasonal characters in the game, especially when it's like rightfully themed. Like, I'm not a biggest fan of seasonal characters when they just throw them in. Like, Grand Cross has started doing it, where like they're doing like spring seasonals. Who cares? Like, I want to see Christmas seasonals, Halloween seasonals, summer, and that's kind of it, right? Yeah, the 1k gem. So honestly, that was a pretty stacked actual update. It's probably a lot of talking. Not as big as last time, because last time you had like the actual knighthood boss, all that stuff coming. These are more just like little quality of life features, some new ways to get some more rewards. But to recap what's coming, new hero affection, where you're able to level up a character to increase their affection, and in doing so, you're going to get some rewards. We don't know what the rewards are just yet, but you're also going to increase the stats of the character. You're also going to be able to increase the frame of your sacred treasure, drastically increasing the actual, I guess, combat class of these actual, you know, sacred treasures, to increase your combat class even more, to get even more stats. And because of that, they're also going to be expanding the actual combat class reward system, which currently right now is capped out at actually 10 million. They're also working on a new advent boss battle, so expect to see one of the new commandments, and you'll be able to guarantee a few copies of them. They also plan to add new tower trials and also normal stages, which is kind of what we expected anyway. They're also apparently going to be expanding the base defense content, which is going to be a wait and see one, because I have like no idea how they can change it. A coin shop is coming towards the game, which is actually going to be really, really cool to see how that actually works out. No actual like screenshot of how it looks, so it's probably not even like fully done yet. Expect to see this one probably likely last, and they're gonna be merging some servers. Not too sure if it's all of them, because they kind of done this already, where like they merged some of the UK with the UK. It might be a full wide global merge, but they're also now going to do global rankings, which is cool too. New mini game as well, a bunch of new quality of lives, and some Halloween content coming around soon. So guys, that is all for today's video. Let me know what you're most excited about, and yeah, good developer updates. Really enjoy these. Hopefully we can see one again next month. I think the thing I'm looking forward to is the hero affection the most, because that was really fun in Grand Cross. You know, we get a lot of gems off it, at least if it is like the same as Grand Cross. And the rewards they're going to give you, I hope they're more unique towards the character, because in Grand Cross you get like a cosmetic, or you get something to say, hey, I maxed out my affection for this character. So I hope there's something good other than just giving gems, which to be fair, I wouldn't mind, but hey, it's cool. Thank you for watching, and yeah.